again.
Having a word to Mark Larkham yesterday, he mentioned that a lot of the data they had from last year's race, he was absolutely no good to them because they're on the new Bridgestone control tyre here, and he said the car is behaving so much differently on that tyre. Now Radicic.
It's funny, as Mark says, though, every 14 you talk to says exactly the same thing, that they can get the car right for, say, Oran Park and take it to Queensland Raceway or Phillip Island, and they virtually need to rebuild it, you know, to get it right.
That's been the biggest problem with this car, hasn't it? I mean, every now and again, if you drop in on the right setup, as Larkham proved at Bathurst last year, the thing is an absolute bullet, but it's just so rarely that anyone seems to drop in on a good combination. It's a very, very inconsistent car in terms of trying to dial it into the correct setup. The team's been struggling with that for 18 months, but this new initiative by Tiga, they're calling Project Blueprint, where they're going to try and standardise things like aerodynamics and brakes and shock absorbers and things like that. Maybe we'll finally get to that equality between Ford and Holden that we've been looking for so long. This is on board.
Look at the back end of Longhurst. It's very bumpy up there. Yeah, really, I can't believe how bumpy it is up there.
Must be so hard for both of these teams. They're Queensland-based, and as you mentioned, they do a lot of their testing at Queensland Raceway, which is billiard table smooth, and it's so much different here at Oran Park Raceway. In the lead-up to this round, there was a successful test for the Shell Helix Racing team. Both Radicic and Stephen Johnson were quietly confident heading into this round. They reckon they were able to pull times similar to that set by the Holden Racing team when they grabbed pole position for the Queensland round, but it hasn't translated thus far into anything exciting.